y'all, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. I'm Curry Terrell. With me, as always, the incredible, back from the dead,
recovered
Adrian McMillan.
I had COVID, y'all.
But today, you are negative. You were positive a long time.
Not really.
It felt like we canceled like 4 plans, and I feel like I might as well have gone away.
Did we cancel 4 plans?
No, but it felt like a lot. Yeah, it did feel like a lot.
Yeah, it got me good.
I also just think you traveled, then you came back, but Patrick wasn't back, and then that happened. So it was almost like you traveled again.
That's a very good point.
It's just like been a disjointed few weeks.
Very good point. But yes, I'm finally negative, thank God.
And you feel fabulous.
I am tired, but not because of COVID. Because I've worked at 5:45. I've had to wake up at 5:45 this whole week.
Yeah.
And 4:45 yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it.
No.
But I woke up at 5:45 today.
Because your body's just in that rhythm.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 7:15.
That's pretty early.
Normally I would close my eyes again for like 15 minutes, but I was like, well, we're getting up early. We saw Deadpool at 9 a.m.
We did see Deadpool at 9.
A full theater, though.
I know.
I told you they're playing, what's the Bette Midler movie?
Oh, book club, whatever it is.
I think it's something Fabulous Four.
Fab 4.
Or something like that. They have an 8:45.
It's perfect for the demographic.
I told Caroline that's the one I want to go to, 8:45. She said no.
When is that even playing?
It now. Rob Sally saw it and said it was terrible. So, but I told him it's my favorite genre of movie. I love it. Bette Midler, we have to be there.
Who's we?
Me, myself, and all the people in my head.
You and your friend in your pocket.
Amen. Exactly. The little mouse in my pocket. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't be there.
What did you think of the opening ceremony of the Olympics?
Well, I only watched like 20 minutes of it.
Okay.
That is a plan we canceled. I was supposed to go with you to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
It was a mess. It was a little bit of a mess. First of all, I don't think countries on the boats is as effective as seeing them walk into a stadium.
1,000%.
I did laugh at the video of Serena Williams getting seasick on the video. Oh, she wasn't throwing up, but she was wobbling all over the place, and you can tell she was not comfortable. And she was laughing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
There was a smaller group of athletes. I forget where they were from, but they were on like you know how they had different kinds of boats.
Yeah.
If they were on like a little boat, it was very nice.
Yeah.
But they were literally like boom, boom, boom.
Totally.
And the guy was like,
I know.
His whole body was shaking. I was like, no.
It was really wild. So that was a little uneventful for me. And then just the spectacle of it was fun, but like the dancers were not very good.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch all 4 hours of it, though, like you did. So you have a better idea.
The one where the dancers were like in that fountain and it was like all the people in like the kind of like beige and...
I don't think I saw that part.
They kept cutting away from it. And I thought, these people are fantastic. Like, why are we not? But it's like the athletes that were doing like the break dancing and stuff, which they obviously were doing an alternative to that because of the rain. But... we barely saw them, and I thought these people have probably worked for months just for them to be cut away from to like watch people on a boat.
It's show business.
Yeah, it was. I thought they need to have almost like a split screen or something.
Right. Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah.
I love the Olympics.
Celine was everything, though.
Yeah. God bless her.
You loved Lady Gaga?
She was good.
Yeah, I thought she was fun. The piano, I was like, why did you sit down at a piano just to stand right back up? But I loved seeing her there.
Right.
Why she was there, I couldn't tell you. But fabulous.
Why not?
Absolutely. Also, the 2 French like pop stars that they have, I've never seen or heard of.
Well, I always think about that. Think the United States of America is the one pushing pop culture into the world.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
It's very rare when other people infiltrate here.
Yeah.
So, like, there are probably very large pop stars in other countries. There are, that we have no idea who they are.
Obviously, those 2 people.
Exactly.
But they were, I was like, I told Alana last night, I was like, these people must be hugely famous. They wouldn't be on the opening of the Olympics.
Exactly.
But it's just shocking with the way the internet is. You think you know kind of
right
stuff like that.
Do you want to hear my mom's review?
Yeah.
She texted me last night.
Did she say something bad about Kelly?
She didn't say anything bad about Kelly.
Okay.
She said, I don't need celebrities announcing at the Olympics.
So she was talking about Kelly. Let me just say this.
No, I said, well, she's an NBC talent, which is why she's there. Right? And she said, well, what about Snoop Dogg?
He's an NBC talent.
From what?
He hosted that show with Kelly. They had pop him on to host stuff.
Wow. There you go.
But I mean, I agree, of course.
Right.
But also, they were just trying to have people that were fun. It's like the parade.
Yeah.
They had the guy whose name I don't recall, Mike, who was with Kelly and Peyton Manning. He was giving the facts. He was the journalist, the like sports person. And then Kelly and Peyton were there to like giggle along and be like, this is amazing. They weren't there to like, she's not a journalist.
Right.
But I mean,
she was a commentator.
She was a commentator. She was just having fun. Everybody needs to relax. People online were ripping her to shreds
really?
On Twitter. But luckily, then she cried about Celine, so people eased off.
Oh, okay.
You know, people love when she cries.
Yeah.
Also, it was interesting. Nobody was going after Peyton Manning, even though he was also saying, how cool. This is so cool.
Meaning like not contributing anything to the conversation.
But all the things were Kelly. She's annoying. She's loud. So what does that tell us? People don't like women.
Right. Wow.
Y'all's problem. Her check cleared.
Are you going to watch breakdancing?
If it's on, no. If it's online, I'm sure I'll click through it. But
are you going to watch surfing?
Simone is probably the
of course.
Even the swimming, as much as fun as it was, I liked it because like Michael Phelps, I had like some name recognition to him.
Right.
Most of the people they were showing yesterday, I didn't know who they were.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Steph Curry and like LeBron James, I knew who they were, but like
well, it's exciting. We'll have to see what shows we end up watching.
Did you watch any of the Simone thing on Netflix?
No.
It was fascinating.
No.
2 episodes. I think there's more. It didn't feel like that was the end, but it was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fascinating. Her story is fascinating. She's incredible.
Oh, yeah. One of the best athletes alive.
Yeah. The GOAT, as Rosie said.
I agree.
I don't like that term. The GOAT. Okay, should we get into it?
Yes, we have a lot to talk about.
4 movies we've seen in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Plus a lot of screenings. The best, which was The Blair Witch Project.
Correct.
I saw Elvira.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been to the Academy a lot in the last 2 weeks.
You're a patron of the arts.
Yeah, truly. They won't hire me, but I'll sit there and go all the time. Okay, the first movie, we'll start with where we started today, which is 9 a.m., Deadpool and Wolverine, starring Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and a cameo of other A-list talent.
Yes.
It is the 3rd Deadpool movie after Deadpool and Deadpool 2.
Wow.
And it is about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Saving the world.
Saving their timelines. The multiverse of madness. It never ends. Which, of course, they made jokes about, but then we were still doing it.
Right.
So I was like, okay.
Here, who thinks of this, first of all? When they're talking and, like, explaining everything, it's, like, what do they say? Like word salad.
Oh, for sure.
It's like my brain turns into spaghetti.
What's his name from Succession? Matthew.
He was so bad.
He was, what's his last name?
McFadden.
Yeah, he was like one of the pieces of the villain, basically. And the part where he was like explaining the timelines and showing the videos or whatever, I was like,
yeah, my
do you
brain
think he
turned
giggles
off
when this is done?
That's what I'm saying. It's very ridiculous.
I think that's just science fiction in general.
It also stars Emma Corrin.
Oh yeah, star of the
Princess
Crown.
Diana.
Yeah, and it was a lot of famous people.
She felt out of place.
Did you watch all the Thor movies? Did you see the one with Kate Blanchett?
I think I saw the back of my eyelids.
They've got, here's the thing with Deadpool. He's funny. He's silly. Everything is silly. He's making jokes the whole movie about butts and bro kind of humor and nerd kind of humor and pop culture humor. It's just endless quips. Everything is a one-liner. And a lot of them are funny, but 2 hours of that, the devil's trying to come into the house.
Yeah.
2 hours of that, it was like, okay, but same with Kate. What my point there was, the humor is so overpowering that it makes the villain feel silly.
Right.
You know?
I totally agree. I mean, the way that I put it in my head in this context, it's the same joke and style of joke literally every 60 seconds.
Correct.
Him looking at the camera, him making a joke about the MCU, him making a joke about it's like it doesn't let up.
Yeah.
And you can tell during the credits when there's 7 writers on the movie.
Uh-huh.
You don't need all that. And Ryan Reynolds does not need to be one of them. He's not fun. He's not a comedian in my mind.
Yeah.
It's honestly, he's kind of grating. His personality is kind of grating.
Definitely.
It's like it's all the same all the time.
Yeah.
God bless, though, because by the end of it, I was about to cry.
Yeah, it did have some nice parts. I thought it was fun. Honestly, I liked it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Silly, bloody.
You didn't really laugh, though. You laughed maybe like 3 times.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The people behind us were living, though.
They were repeating every line.
I was like, this is how you act when you're at your house. This is not how you act. We're not at your house. We're in the movies. We paid to be here, not with you.
Right.
But I thought it was fun.
Yes. I agree.
I think people who love it, and if you love the first 2, you'll love this one. Where's Zazie Beetz? She just evaporated in this world.
Was she in this?
Isn't she in it, Patrick? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's in The Void.
Maybe she's in The Void. Yeah. That was another thing. They had the 20th Century Fox sign, but then basically nothing else.
Right.
I was like, oh, this was thought out for a sec. Everything was thought out for 2 seconds.
Right.
But the cameos were fun.
Oh my God.
If you like that kind of stuff, Rachel Honeyhart will scream.
Yeah.
That's all I can think.
Yeah.
This is for people who love this kind of stuff.
Right.
Even though Patrick didn't like it.
He did not like it.
2 stars.
He said he didn't laugh. I gave it 2 stars. I gave it 2.5 stars or 2 stars. I think 2 stars. Because I laughed 5 times.
Yeah.
But there were points where I was like, okay, this is really, it's trying so hard to be fun and good. And there are some good moments.
Yeah.
But it's overshadowed by moments that are just the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's very taxing on your brain.
And then, unfortunately for Ryan Reynolds, he has basically just turned Deadpool into his entire existence. So,
Right.
in every movie that he's in, he basically is Deadpool. The same kind of humor, the same... what was the one where he was running around? The Free Guy?
Oh, right.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah. Right.
He's basically the exact same as this.
Right.
It's okay. But I think he is likable, but I just think he is I think he's meant for women. His humor, a lot of the jokes, if you notice, the people were laughing were the women.
I think, yeah, I can see that.
He's more sort of made for middle America.
Yeah.
But some of it was funny, but the thing it was too much of it. I was exhausted.
Yes.
He even made the comment in the movie, we're wrapping up.
Right.
And I thought, okay, do it then.
Exactly.
I know that's supposed to be funny, but
Right.
this is long.
Right.
How long was it?
2 hours, 6 minutes.
By the end, I was ready to get up.
I don't know if it was one too many, but I don't need a fight sequence every 15 minutes over a song.
You know what I mean?
A
pop song.
It gets old very quickly.
Yeah.
But I did like that gospel version of Like a Prayer.
Oh, it was fabulous.
It was
and
we're
they
at
did the
church.
Song of Grease.
Yeah.
The choreography from Bye 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 was fun at the beginning.
Again, felt too long.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Will Hugh Jackman be Wolverine again?
Sure. Why not?
I thought Logan was a nice button.
Right.
But obviously they're going to keep doing he's going to keep doing it, so I get cool.
But again, this isn't the same Wolverine. That's where my mind starts turning off. You know what I mean? It's not the same Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't care.
There's 5 million Wolverines.
Uh-huh.
Billion, trillion, infinite Wolverines.
All played by Hugh Jackman.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Patrick says no.
no.
Where is there...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Patrick,
that's
no
a spoiler.
spoilers. I don't know if y'all heard that, but if you did...
I hope you didn't.
Sorry. It's very brief. Okay. We get yelled at, Patrick, for spoiling stuff on this podcast. Okay. Anything else you want to say about Deadpool and Wolverine?
It's going to be the #1 movie in the world.
It's going to be huge. Inside Out 2, the biggest animated movie of all time.
this is basically right behind it. 95% of it is green screen and CGI.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. There were some I was like, when they were going through the bus.
Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
is this a cartoon?
Right.
It felt like a cartoon. I was like, there aren't even people on set for this.
Right.
This is like made on a DVD, a CD-ROM. Like what?
A floppy disk.
Yeah. I was like, this is, what?
Totally agree.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about your favorite movie of the summer, Twisters.
Oh my God.
Glenn Powell.
I forgot about that.
Daisy Edgar Jones. Anthony Ramos are the stars.
Literally, when we were sitting in Deadpool, I was like, we were just here to watch them. I couldn't remember what it was. It was Twisters.
I was just there the day before.
I know.
I told you that woman kept yelling Dion, put Dion on the screen.
Yeah.
She walked in at the beginning. Had they shown Dion yet? And the woman beside her said yes and held up the phone, and it was Lady Gaga. I was like, help everybody. And then she kept taking pictures of the screen with her iPad. I was like, what are you going to do with these images?
That's amazing.
Dion. She's coming. Twisters is the sequel to Twister from the 90s. And it is about tornado chasers in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. If you've never seen Twister, I think it's okay.
There's zero connection to
They
this movie.
reference it for 1 second in the beginning.
They do?
The machine that Anthony Ramos
Dorothy.
is the same that they're like trying to. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Period. Completely mindless. Like you could remove your brain and still watch it.
I don't even recall my criticism of it. I think it felt kind of like a music video to me.
Yeah.
In a really bad way. And, I was talking about it with Brooks and Ben in our group chat. Mm-hmm. And I said, also like a lot of the CGI just felt really bad. Mm-hmm. And then Brooks brought up literally 24 hours later and said, you remember when you gave me shit about him saying the shark in the shallows was bad CGI? Mm-hmm. And I said, I literally don't remember that. But if I did, then I need to start using that same argument everywhere because CGI across the board just isn't, something about it is not clicking for me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily that I wanted real tornadoes because obviously that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But something just felt like, is it corny? Like, is that the word?
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is.
I saw the first one again the day before because I hadn't seen it since I was like 10 maybe, other than like bits and pieces, of course, on like TBS. Does TBS still come on? Or TNT?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so watching the first one and watching the second one, it's almost the same movie. Like, I understand. They did
I disagree.
I think what was fun about the original, obviously, other than the fact that the two of them in the first one were like amazing and it felt new and fresh and different. And the special effects, even though looking back, like the cow flying, which was such a big deal at the time, looks insane when you go back and watch it. It looks like that shark I sent in the group there yesterday.
Sure.
But like, yeah. But the idea of like rich people trying to do it, poor people trying to do it, kind of, it is sort of similar to the first one, I thought.
I do love Glenn Powell.
Oh, yeah. No denying he's great. He's so charming. And it was fun. I mean, they're running around chasing tornadoes.
I do not like Daisy Edgar Jones.
What else is she in?
Normal People.
Oh.
She's British.
Yeah.
You could tell that the accent was kind of dipping in some parts of my mind. And then she also like would lean really heavy into a country accent.
1,000%.
And I was like, wait, I'm confused.
Also, here's the thing. Glenn Powell, and he's starting to get away from it now. He's looking like Willy Wonka and like waxing his face. But there is something, especially in the version of him that we see in Twisters and previous works.
Yeah.
He looks like, even though he's obviously looks like a supermodel,
right.
He looks like a guy who'd be chasing tornadoes.
I disagree.
Or he looks like, you know, a movie star version of like somebody in Oklahoma in the cowboy hat or whatever. There's not a second in that movie where I thought this girl is from Oklahoma and chases tornadoes.
Right.
She is rich and like uses really fancy skin products.
Right.
She's not running around getting dirty in the mud.
Yeah.
Same with Anthony Ramos almost. I was like, you don't I don't believe you in this world.
Right. Yeah, I really didn't like it.
Yeah. But I thought this is the perfect movie for like 4th of July. It's on the TV. Your friends are over. You're all talking and eating and getting up. And it's just on and they're chasing tornadoes. And that's it.
It kind of suffers from the same thing that Deadpool does. It's first of all, you can only do a tornado like so many ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like on one of the ways is in the trailer where it's we got twins or whatever he's saying.
Honestly, yeah, that I was like, okay.
You know what I mean? But I did, like I said, I loved after every tornado that killed 5,000 people. They're like, that was amazing.
And they're all sitting there and they just
giggling.
like, and the sun's out. I was like, is that how it happens with a tornado?
Right.
But I did text my brother. I say, how dare you move to Oklahoma?
Right.
I'm going to have to sit here and be worried. He said, I'm in between mountains. It's not as bad over here.
Oh, that's good.
He sent me some chart. They haven't had a death from a tornado in his town in like 40 years.
Amazing.
I said, great. So you don't have a good chance of dying. You just have a good chance of being ripped up in the air. Also, Twisters and has that thing sort of like Godzilla where it's sort of like the humans don't actually do anything.
Right.
She's like created some mixture that's going to stop tornadoes, which was the first one. They were just trying to study tornadoes.
Right.
So the like stakes, even though they were exciting for them, it wasn't like they weren't like mad scientists.
Mm-hmm.
That woman is not stopping tornadoes from her barn. Like something she created in her barn. Like help.
It's not believable. And I know like tornadoes are real. So like I want something that is legitimate.
But it's it's popcorn summer fun. But they didn't kiss. Which that annoyed me.
I don't care. Who cares?
Kiss. It's a movie. They're having flirty times the whole movie. Kiss. Anything else you want to say about Twisters?
No.
I don't ever need to see it again. But I enjoyed it. It was so loud.
I guess you're right. It was loud.
Next, we're going to talk about Fly Me to the Moon. Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum, Ray Romano, Woody Harrelson. It is about a woman who is hired as the publicist for NASA, a marketing woman, to like fix NASA's image while they try to be the first people on the moon.
Yes.
The B story is she is hired to, at the same time, to create a fake moon landing in case the one that is actually happening doesn't work out live. So she's like tasked with coming up with that.
This is a good movie.
It honestly was way better than I thought it was.
I know.
gonna be.
I think we did ourselves good by going in with low expectations.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's very fun. It definitely felt like a movie from like 20 years ago in the best way.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was very funny.
It was charming.
It was charming.
And also just visually amazing.
Yeah, there was definitely a budget behind it.
Real budget. And it's an Apple TV movie.
And that's why it has a budget.
You saw they spent $20 billion on their entertainment.
I thought you were going to say on that movie. I was like, nah, it wasn't that good.
The most expensive movie of all
Ever
time.
made Fly Me to the Moon. It's made $18 million.
Is that good?
No. No. But for that type of, again, we've had a discussion with like the Kevin Costner movie. That movie is aimed for older people.
Yeah.
Older people do not go to the movies the first day. Mm-hmm. They go 3 weeks from now on a Tuesday at 4 p.m.
And by then it's too late. In this day and age.
And this day and age, we take movies out of theaters after 2 weeks.
Right.
So movies that are aimed for somebody 50 plus have no life, no chance at all. Like all the movies that we go see, all the A24 movies, like Sing Sing is out of theaters, essentially. So nobody will have seen it because most people don't go see movies
opening
the day
weekend.
they come out,
right.
unless it is Deadpool or Top Gun or whatever.
Right.
So
I wonder then, when will this movie be available on Apple TV? Like, what's the pipeline there for people then to be able to watch it at their house? But then also the caveat there is you have to have Apple TV Plus,
and most older people don't have.
Do not have that. So all the life has been sucked out of it.
Yeah, but it is still in theaters, and the thing it does have working for it is there's nothing else like it in theaters right now.
That's true.
The only thing I didn't love, or the thing that took me off guard initially that I eventually worked back into, is I do not believe Channing Tatum could exist in the 60s.
Right.
It was supposed to be Chris Evans.
Oh, really?
And he would have been fabulous. And Channing Tatum, I thought did a great job.
Yeah.
And he obviously had great chemistry with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I agree.
I go back and forth with, but she was fantastic.
I thought she was amazing.
Yeah. But there were some moments, especially towards the beginning when I was still getting like into it. I was like, he doesn't exist like pre 1992. You know what I mean? Everything before.
I get it.
Yeah, his hair.
Yeah,
his way of just existing. He is very Y2K.
No matter how many knit, tight, colorful shirts they put him in, he does not look like he's in the 60s.
Everyone else in suit and tie, Channing Tatum in like a Gap version of like a Ken outfit from like 1968. I was like, okay, we get it. Literally, when he's in the control room, everybody is in suit and tie, and he's standing up like a doll. I was like, in like yellow. Okay,
it was way funnier than I thought it was going to be too.
Totally.
And a lot of the comedy life in this movie comes from the director that she brings in to film the second.
Oh yeah, he was great.
He was amazing. And I forget who he is, but he's famous.
Yes.
30 Rock?
No, I don't know. I haven't watched that.
I mean, either, but he's from something very funny.
Patrick, Google.
Hold. Is he asleep?
Patrick.
Hello?
Did he tiptoe out like Alana?
I don't even see him. He floated away.
Oh my God. That was what we heard. Anyway, I loved it.
Yeah, I highly recommend. Anybody would love it. Anybody would enjoy it.
Yeah. It is nice to just have a nice,
easy,
light movie.
Totally.
Yeah. She is a movie star and will do anything, which I do like about her.
Yeah.
She's in this. She's also in Transformers 1, which is, I think, the worst movie ever made. Absolutely.
You're going to see that?
I do not think I will be there. I think I have to draw the line some places. That's one. Despicable Me is one.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, Alana really has been trying to push that on me, though. I'm like, go. You can go if you want to. Last movie we're going to talk about, Didi, starring Isaac Wang and Joan Chen. It is about a little boy who's like, what do you say, 13, 12, 13?
Like 8th, 9th grade. 9th grade.
In the early to mid 2000s, navigating, growing up, trying to fit in with skateboarders, being a cool kid. Slice of life, coming of age movie.
Mid 90s did do it better. In that same respect. However, the twist on this is there's like this immigration story behind it.
Yes.
Which is amazing. And the acting, honestly, is kind of better.
The acting was fabulous. The mother should be nominated.
Yeah, I agree.
That was one of the first performances I've seen Coleman Domingo also, but and half the cast in that movie. But I saw that movie yesterday, the scene where they're sitting on the bed and talking.
Right.
Or when she's in the car explaining herself.
Yeah.
I mean, I had chills head to toe.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
I was sitting on vomit.
What do you mean?
Did you not? I know you came in late. Did you not see what I had to sit on?
No. What do you mean? On the chair?
Yes. And I was nervous it was going to be wet. It looked like oatmeal. I took a picture, but I'm already fighting with AMC right now, so I couldn't.
About what?
Look at it.
What is that?
It looked like it looked like throw up or like
Did it smell?
I didn't sniff it, but I tried to get some. That's why I went down to get napkins. Were you not there for that part?
No, honey. I came 35 minutes late to the movie.
You were like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, Patrick was asleep.
Oh, good morning. Patrick, can you look up the director and Fly Me to the Moon? The guy who played the director, the bald guy.
The guy from Community.
Oh, Community. Thank
you so much. I'm sorry for making you wake up.
Anyway, I got in the seat. And there was something on the back. I put napkins over it, and I was praying to God it didn't like soak the napkins and make my pants have vomit on them. So that was in my mind the whole time. But besides that, it was fabulous.
It is a really great movie. All the child actors are fun. Obviously, also reminds me a lot of like 8th grade.
100%.
You know, because the perspective of the movie is straight kids, basically.
Yes.
The entire time.
Yes.
Kind of living it up, being bad, yelling at their parents.
100%.
So remind me a lot of that movie too.
And the time it's set, it talks, which everyone my age, Adrian's age, Patrick's age, all of us, that MySpace ending, Facebook beginning era of you're on AIM, you're looking up stuff on YouTube, you're figuring out how to take pictures on your flip phone, like all that kind of culture.
Yeah.
It is really well portrayed in this movie. Probably better than any movie that I can recall.
Also obsessed with the ending.
1,000%.
Truly stunning.
Yeah. You skateboarded?
Yes.
Did you fall a lot?
Yes.
Did it hurt?
Yes. I went to the skate park.
Did you have like pads on?
I think so. But again, the kids and I lied in my review. That was not really in high school. That was more like middle school, maybe elementary school, to be honest. The kids that I was friends with were like very good skateboarders. Like I thought they were going to be professional skateboarders.
Are any of them?
I haven't kept up with them. Maybe they are. But they were really, really good. And I was never that good.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at all.
But you were trying.
I was trying, but I didn't fit in.
Is this the era where you had spiky hair with gel?
Yes.
Oh my God, I wish I knew you. I wish I just could spend a day. I wouldn't have fit in with the skateboarders.
Yeah, but we went to the skate park. My mom, I vividly remember once or twice my mom dropping me off somewhere and leaving me there.
So it really was your life, that movie.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Did you still have your skateboard?
I don't think so. We had it for a long time because we used to use it to move furniture in the house.
Yeah, that's genius. Why not? If you still have it, it needs to be mounted.
Yeah, I mean, we went to skate shops and I built skateboards for myself.
Did you have
mom paid for
a
it.
tech deck, the little ones you did with your finger?
I didn't do tech deck, but Derek, I think, did tech deck.
I used to get those all the time for my birthday, and I was like, who is this for?
Yeah. I remember my skateboard was like neon. I wanted like neon yellow, neon orange.
That checks out. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, so it was my life.
Wow. So you saw the movie last night, it gave you chills.
It did.
Anyway, the performances, we were talking about too, like the family stuff. So it's sort of navigating him trying to fit in with his friends and be that age and go through all that, but also like really heavy change for his family. His father's like is like working and is not home. His mom's
overseas.
Yeah, his mom's trying to figure out like being the breadwinner for her family.
Identity.
Exactly.
All about identity.
Yeah. Heavy stuff at home.
Yeah.
Which is real life. You're dealing with
of course
school and family.
An immigrant parent.
Yeah. It was fabulous.
It was amazing.
It really was excellent. The shirt does not fit me. They gave us free shirts. It doesn't fit me. And I knew it wasn't when he gave it to me, but I took it because it was free. And I don't know what the word is, but if it's free, I'll take one. I took a Twisters magnet the other day. And I left
From where?
They gave it to us at Lion King. I left it in the bathroom. I didn't want it. I was like, I didn't even like the movie. What am I taking a magnet for?
That's shocking to me.
Yeah, it should be on the fridge right now.
So what are you going to do with your Didi shirt? Turn into a rag or something?
No, I'm going to do what every obese person does, and I'm going to hang on to it in hopes that one day I'll fit into this. Like that Beyonce shirt I bought at the Renaissance tour that will never fit me, even though it's definitely my size. I don't understand.
I got the last size of my shirt.
You did. Fabulous.
Yeah. But maybe now I'm scared it won't fit me.
It'll fit you. You are snatched.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
It's not.
Lie. It's the truth. Anything else you want to say about Didi?
Again, probably a severe case of we'll be out of theaters in 2 weeks or less. Don't you think? Like nobody in North Carolina will go see this, or will it play there?
It probably will play there next weekend, and that will be it.
For like a day.
1 weekend. 1 week.
So check the AMC app.
Check the AMC
or whatever app you use.
Yeah. Or Regal. Alamo, exactly. Now it is time for our question of the week, which comes from Charles.
While he was on a road trip.
He sent us several questions.
Yeah, are you ready?
In a rage. Yeah.
Rage.
I love road rage.
Okay.
Okay, unbelievable. I'm still on the road. I want to do over on my call-in question, okay? I mean, by the way, next to the fabulous International Agri Center, home of the AG Expo, Tulare. Can you believe it? This is California, baby. I hate this. But what I love about being trapped in my car is that I'm getting to hang out with y'all listening to your amazing show, which everyone needs to listen to more of. I hope that prepositionally grammar makes sense. Okay. I'm getting off topic. Look, my question to you not is about I asked about, who do you want to have a dinner with or whatever. That's not what I want to know. I was only asking that because I was hungry. But I had my snack, and I have a better version of the same question. My question to you is, if you were trapped, not on a desert island, because that's not, let's make it more real. If you were trapped on an airplane with a movie character, who would you love to be seated next to on an airplane that, like, you have no idea when you're going to get off, there's delays on the tarmac or whatever, but who is that movie character that you would love to just, like, be next to, watch them, interact with them, take it, whatever you want. Thanks for listening and accepting my call a second time. Love y'all. Bye. Bye.
Wow. That was unhinged.
That's a separate podcast that needs to be on the air. We'll subscribe.
What's your answer?
The first person I thought of was Tiffany Haddish's character in Girls Trip.
Wow.
Because she's so funny, and I just know we would laugh the whole time.
Mm.
The other answer that came to mind is Dolly Parton in Steel Magnolias, again, whatever her character's name is, because she's just funny and essentially Dolly Parton in a movie.
Mm.
I think those are my two answers.
I only have one in a recent sense would be Allie from A Star Is Born.
Don't want to hear another song.
Because I could just sit and like see her write and sing and hum, and I could talk to her about Jackson, Maine.
She'd be sitting next to you. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Wow, what a better answer.
I think that would be fun. And we'd probably be on a private plane. Let's not lie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you went all around.
I'm
I'd be
the winner.
Commercial. In a middle seat, probably. Wow.
That's my answer.
Great question, Charles.
Yes. Great. Love Pink.
Oh my God. I just got dizzy from laughing. I think it's the heat.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Now it is time for our songs of the week.
You don't want to give a shout out to our phone number?
Oh my God. You got sick and my brain went to just worms. Our phone number, if you'd like to leave us a question, it's 919-675-2428, which is 919-675-CHAT. You can send us a voicemail. You can send us a text. Leave us a voicemail is how that's supposed to be worded. You can also email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. You can message us on social media. You can leave a comment under any of our TikToks that I work really hard on. Thank you, all 700 people who watched the last one. It really meant a lot.
That's great.
Yeah, our one before that got 1,700 views.
Okay.
So we were down 1,000, but that's just the nature of TikTok.
Yeah. We'll be back.
We'll be
back up.
We'll be swell. Now it is time for our songs of the week. Adrian?
Mine is Miss Me Too by Griff.
There was something so bitter and gold in my eyes then, like a lucid dream, like a rosy tin on a glass lens. And I thought I would be so whole again. Oh, and what a time we had. I drank the drinks, I shook the hands, and I believed the plan. But it broke my heart in a million ways. Then I fell apart in a foreign place. And all I wanna do is find a way back to you. 'Cause I miss me too. And the empty lies that I would chase for miles. 'Cause I felt something, yeah, I felt alive. Oh, I miss me too. Yeah, I miss me too. Now I'm just walking to the bathroom floor. I was staring at the ceiling 'cause it felt so tall. I was sleeping to the sound of the kids next door. I miss me too.
Okay. I know who Griff is.
You said, okay.
I love Griff.
Do you really?
Yeah, they're fabulous.
Okay.
It's a girl.
She.
She's fabulous.
Goes by she, her.
I thought it was a band.
No.
It's a singular female.
Mm-hmm.
I love Griff.
Great.
They also feel Scandinavian adjacent.
I think she might be. I think she's from like Norway.
Your mixtape is all Scandinavian women.
Pop.
Yeah. My song of the week, it's also a woman.
Great.
Joyride by Kesha.
Are you a man? 'Cause I'm a bitch. I'm already rich. Just looking for that. This party sucks. I'm about to ditch. Don't even try to give me shit. I've earned the right to be like this. Oh, you say you love me? That's funny. Well, so do I. I'm just looking for a joyride, joyride. I'm just looking for a good time tonight. Baby, I love you. Run my engine till you make it purr. Keep it kinky, but I confess. Beep, beep, bitch, I'm outside. Getting loose for the joyride. Making every motherfucker turn. Go from nothing, no, it didn't hurt. Beep, beep, best night your life. Getting loose for the joyride.
Joyride. It's a bop. It
Wow.
really is a way she has figured out how to make her brand of really stupid pop music feel like a current song. And I give her and her team a lot of credit for figuring that out.
Will it be a hit?
I think Kesha has transitioned into Carly Rae Jepsen, Charlie XCX.
Cultural hit.
Internet cultural hits.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be on the radio.
Right.
I think she might have
Pass.
I think Praying was like her
I love that song.
champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she will be able to sell out concerts and be Kesha.
I like the
forever.
Will turn.
100%.
Yeah. Not at Staples Center.
No, I don't see that for her, but if I'm wrong, fabulous. I've never seen her. I'd love to go see Kesha.
Yeah.
Patrick's are in the peak of her career.
Yeah. Can't beat that.
Would you like to go see Kesha? How much would you pay?
15.
How much would you pay for Griff?
15.
Okay.
She's English.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you for your song of the week, Adrian. Anything else you want to say coming up this week? What are you looking forward to?
I am seeing Climax tonight at 10 p.m.
Yes.
That's way past my bedtime.
Yep.
But I did sell out the screening. I have my pulse on the internet. My finger on the pulse of the internet and what people want to see.
Yes, that's true. You are a Reddit influencer.
Promoter.
Do you have plans next Saturday in the middle of the day?
I don't think so.
Would you like to go see Love and Basketball at the Academy Museum at 2 p.m.?
I have never seen that movie. So maybe.
Sanaa Lathan is going to be there in person
Really?
beforehand. And it is directly after My Girl 2, so I will already be there. So I think I'm just going to be in the Ted Mann Theater
All day.
for half of the day on Saturday next week.
Yeah, that might be fun. Anyway, yeah, I like to promote movies on the internet for free so that I could sit in a full theater with people, which I really shouldn't be doing because I don't want to get COVID again. But I will wear a mask.
You wear a mask.
So hopefully I'll be okay.
I love that. I love that you're seeing it.
I love that movie.
I know you do.
And we have some other stuff happening this week, I think.
Yeah. Or it's the end of July.
Can you believe it?
No, I really can't. I feel like it was just July 4th.
We're seeing His Three Daughters, which doesn't come out for
Until
months.
September. I know.
Is Caroline okay with seeing that movie?
I think so. She's the one who sent it to me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to discuss.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you all have the best week. Please please drink water and don't overheat. It is hot.
Yes, I have been drinking like 4 or 5 gallons of my thing a day.
That's a lot, Adrian.
I know.
You're going to float away. Lord, you've been peeing a lot.
I think this week, no joke, probably 15 or 20 times a day.
I mean, that's good, but oh
know.
my God.
I know.
Were you sitting in the movie like I have to pee?
No.
Oh, that's a blessing. I sat down today in the movie. I knew I had to pee from the beginning, but I didn't get up because I knew I'll miss a cameo. And my luck, it'll be Kelly Clarkson or Oprah or somebody, and I'll scream.
Too bad they weren't in it. That is a spoiler. They were not in the movie.
I wish.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the Olympics. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. If you enjoyed the show, and we know you did, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Keep the conversation going by following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter @CurryTerrell, and Adrian on Instagram @AdrianMcMill, and Twitter @YoAdrianMcMill. Discover our weekly song picks by adding our playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, all linked in this week's episode description. Got questions or feedback? Email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, y'all.